People struggle financially and they think to themselves that they cannot be rich because maybe I don't have the money, I don't have the connections, I am not in the right industry, I don't have the idea, I don't have the capital. But that's not what holds people back. What usually holds people back is something that we call ego. With ego, you're not going anywhere, because your ego will always have an excuse, you always have a blame. Let's talk about these 13 egos that you need to cut off, or you need to check up on them and work out on them for you to go to the right direction, and you're going to be rich. The truth is that ego comes in many ways. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. To my returning subscribers, I really appreciate. For if this is the first time that you're coming across my videos, kindly subscribe, like, share, and also comment. And let's talk about this ego. If you feel like that, if you think that you don't have any ego, comment below and tell us why you think so. Let's talk about these 13 things to avoid for you to become rich. Number 1, the first thing that you need to cut off, or you need to avoid, if you cannot cut it off completely, you can at least try to avoid it. That is the blame ego. You're always complaining, oh, the government, it's the government fault, it's the economy, it's my mom, it's my dad, it's my family didn't give me the enough education. The blame ego. You have always something that you put into fault. That blame ego should stop, or you should avoid it, because with that blame ego, you're not going to do anything, because you're relaxed, because you're blaming someone else, you're blaming something else. For the case of the government of Kenya, right now the taxes are very high, everyone is complaining, but that doesn't mean that you're not supposed to go and look for something that go and look for something that you want to do. If you want to start a business, stop blaming the taxes or whatever. Everyone is being taxed. Number 2, the other thing that you should avoid, number 2, is the know-it-all ego. The moment you start feeling like, or you start thinking like you know everything, you don't need the advice, you don't need to read books, you don't need, you think that you know everything. Even when you start a business with that mentality that you know everything, it's definitely going to collapse. We keep on learning. Day to day, we keep on learning new things. No one knows it all. Even those rich people, you'll find them reading books, looking for advices from other experts, from different, to have the knowledge. So if you think that you know it all, you need to avoid that. You need now to check up on that. Number 3, you need to cut off, or you need to avoid the fearful ego. You need to avoid the fearful ego. That is number 3. So you're fearing, oh, maybe you're fearing that I might waste my money, I might incur some losses. You fear success, you fear failure, the fear. You need to avoid that. Make sure that you're not fearing anything. If you want to start a business, go for that business. Do it the right way. You're fearing that you're going to collapse. You're fearing that the business won't be successful. If it doesn't work out here, you just need to check up where's the problem. Maybe you located it the wrong place. So you just have to shift your business to another place where it's favorable. Okay? So, and when starting a business, before even you start any business, the locality and your clients, you already know your clients, your target clients. That is where you locate your business. So the fear thing, The fearful ego, just let it. Just avoid it as much as you can. Stop fearing. What are you fearing? The fearful ego usually comes with what if? What if I do this and it happens like this? What if I do this and it happens like this? No. The fearful ego should come out of yourself. If you're doing videos here on YouTube, you're doing it so well, and people have been appreciating you. They have been happy about your content, whatever you're teaching. Maybe you're cooking, they like the ideas of your cooking skills, and just only one person or a hater comes there and just put a negative comment. No, you feel like, no, that's not the way. Another thing that you need to avoid for you to be rich, number 4, the comfort zone ego. You need to avoid that. You're thinking that I'm content with my salary. I usually get paid these amounts, so I'm okay with it. My business is doing well at this point, so I don't need to. You don't need to add some products. You're comfortable. You are at comfort zone. Yes, you're comfortable, but you're not progressing. How are you going to be rich? How are you going to grow yourself? So the comfort zone ego shouldn't even come across your mind. As a person who is thinking to be rich, let the comfort zone ego, let you avoid it as much as you can. The other ego that you need to avoid is the judgmental ego. Number 5 is the judgmental ego. Someone has bought the latest car. You'd be like, he just passed or she just passed with a new car. And now you're there judging that person. Maybe she has been given it. Maybe she's a gold digger. Maybe she has done this. Maybe he is not like this. You don't know even that person, but you're already judging them. Why are you judging them? Instead of asking yourself, what did they do for them to buy that car? For them to buy that latest vehicle? For them to buy that Jeep? For them to buy that Jeep? What did they do? You're there judging them. Maybe they are gold diggers. Maybe they have borrowed. They think, who do they think they are? Just because they can afford to buy that Jeep, because they can afford to buy that car. Who do they think they are? They're just passing this road like, no. The judgmental ego, you need to let it go. Avoid it as much as you can. For you to be rich, instead of judging them, be asking yourself, what did they do for them to achieve that? That is how you're going to progress in life. That is how you're going to be rich. I'm also there. I only look at the positive things. I'm not there to judge. I'm not there to blame. I'm not there to anything. Number 6, it's the excuse ego. It's either you make money or you create the excuse. Those two things can't work together, so you have to choose one. It's either you go for it or you choose an excuse. Okay, I don't have the capital, so it's fine. I don't want to start that business. I talked of how to start a business using a strategy. That's an option. So if you want to start that business, go for that business. Stop making excuses, okay? Another thing that you need to let go or you need to avoid, the pleasing ego. I know. The pleasing ego. You're there, you want to please everyone. You want everyone to be okay. What about yourself? There is nothing wrong with putting yourself first. That's self-love. And having self-love, you will be able even to impress others. Don't be people's impressor while you're just there denying yourself. Don't be people's pleaser. You're always pleasing everyone. You want everyone to be okay. What of you? Is there anyone that is making sure that you're okay? Of which making sure that everyone is okay, it's good. It's a good thing. But sometimes you also need to put yourself first. Especially to the firstborn daughters and the firstborn sons that are responsible. These people, firstborn daughters, I know you're happy doing it. You know, you feel like it's your responsibility to take care of every member of your family. Yes, they will be happy, they will be pleased. You know, even when you go to your workplaces, you feel like it's your responsibility to do everything in that office. No, my dear, you'll do it. Yes, you will do it out of concern, without minding what other people will be, but people will take it as if you're trying to please them. So they will definitely give you that you're only doing it to please others. So don't be people's pleaser. So if you definitely do some things that you feel like, if you feel like you're always the one who is supposed to do it, you need to stop that. You need to limit that, not stopping. You need to limit that. Also include yourself. You know, the way you treat others, treat yourself. You want to start a business, and now your brother wants to go to school, wants to do this, you know, want to buy something. Okay, for example, you want to start a business, and maybe your brother, your sister, your cousin, your friend is there wanting to buy something. You have to take that money to give to them, neglecting yourself. Go for that business. Start that business. They will benefit from it. So stop pleasing people. Pleasing people, denying yourself. You need to get my point, guys. Don't be people's pleaser in your denial. As you are continuing, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment below. Let me hear about your thoughts, guys. I'm here also to learn from you. If you have something that you feel like you need to add about this topic, you're free to do it. Any questions, you comment below, guys. Number 8, we have the justification ego. The moment you start justifying yourself that you cannot do something, maybe I'm too young, I'm too old, I'm like this, I'm like that, I'm an immigrant, I don't have enough experience, maybe that's not my class, this, that, you know, you're just justifying yourself. Yes, it's a situation that is there, but you're justifying yourself. Maybe I might say, oh, I'm too young, I can't go and do some things, I can't do this because, you know, the moment I become justified, I'm too young, I can't do this, you're just justifying yourself. That ego, you need to avoid it as much as you can. If you want to do something, go and do it. The justifying ego will not let you proceed and do something in your life. Number 9, the jealous ego. Oh, the rich people are selfish. You know, I can't buy a fridge, I can't eat fruit from the fridge because they bring cancer, so I can't buy a microwave. You know, these people, you know, all those propagandas, because some are propagandas, all those, the jealousy thing, you know. Oh, I can't go to a certain school. Oh, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? If you can't do something, if you cannot afford to go to a certain school, stop criticizing those people that can afford to go there. You don't have, yes, you don't have now, but what are you trying to do to be there where they are at the moment? What are you trying to do? So the jealousy part, the jealousy ego, just let it out of your life. I usually tell people, don't be jealous of another person. Try to look at the advantage part of it. What did they do for them to be there? Don't criticize something that you cannot do. Don't criticize something that you've not done and you cannot do. And number 10, we have the fake ego. You fake life, you fake everything, you fake everything. Everything is fake, 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 fake. You want to live like a rich person. There are these people, they are rich, but the way they dress themselves, the way they talk, everything is fake. That's self-explanatory, guys. The fake ego. So number 10 is the fake ego. That's very explanatory, so stop faking everything. You're not real to yourself. Be yourself. Be real to yourself. So stop faking it. You know, some people have been faking for so long. Maybe lifestyle. For so long that they cannot even understand themselves. You just need to relax and stop faking it and try to learn yourself, get to know yourself. Because if you have been faking life, or if maybe in a certain way you've been faking anything, you tend up to confuse yourself. The number 11 is the shy ego. I'm a shy person. I cannot talk in front of people. I'm an introvert, you know. I enjoy doing this. But you want to be rich. I'm also shy. By the way, I'm usually shy. I'm only trying to gain my energy here. But I am not letting that ego to sit down on me. You know, I am trying to do something. When I was beginning my channel, I couldn't even face the camera. If you tend to look at my videos, my previous videos where I began, you can notice the difference, the confidence, everything. I am really trying to let the shy ego out of me. I am trying to avoid it. I am even trying to interact with people. I used to enjoy being alone and everything, but I want to do something in life. That is why I have to let the shy ego, because so many opportunities, according to what I've realized, you will miss a lot of opportunities out there just because you cannot express yourself in public, you cannot interact with people in the name of being shy. So, as for me, I am trying to fight that. So, if you're shy like me, you need to wake up. You need to now to let that ego out of you. Avoid it. And at the end of the day, you're going to be rich. Imagine I'm going to be rich one day. I'll be driving as I will be doing these videos. As I'll be teaching you out of my experiences and more experiences that I'm about to experience. I'll be driving my own car. I'll be somewhere else. So this is just at the beginning. So for me to achieve that, I have to let the shy ego out of me. You too, you can do that. Number 12 is the other people's opinion ego. Oh, I don't want to do this. What will people think? What will people say? Why do you have to do things according to people's opinion? You're going to get lost. So do something that is not out of people's opinion. You know, you might not do something that you know just because of other people's opinion. For example, if you're on YouTube, you make exciting videos about cooking, you're showing people about your cooking skills, people tend to love it. You know, they love how your recipes and everything, you know, they love your cooking skills. And then just 2 or 3 haters come into your channel and comment negatively. Now you have to comment negatively. You don't have to feel so low. In fact, you're supposed to pick up yourself and do much better. Their opinion isn't your business. You know that this is how it is supposed to be done. This is how I'm supposed to cook this food, and this is how you're very sure you know it's supposed to be done like that. But because 2 haters have come into your channel and commented negatively that now you feel like you can even stop making videos. No, don't let that lower your self-esteem. Don't let that hinder you from doing whatever you're doing. So other people's opinions aren't your business. So you need to check up on that ego, because it's an ego, okay? The last thing, number 13, is the do yourself ego. I used to be like that. Guys, I used to be like that. If I have not done something, especially cleaning my clothes, if I have not cleaned my clothes by myself, I would feel like someone else wouldn't do that. But thank God, I just thank God, because I came to realize people out there know how to do what I feel like. If I am the one who is going to do it, I am the only person that can do it better. No, people usually, you need to let that ego, the do yourself ego, you need to let it go. If you feel like, if I have not done this by myself, it can't be good, let other people do it. For example, there was a time that I wanted to take my kid to school. The first day that I went, I didn't. Okay, the day that I went to look for a school, I thought I was the only one who can choose the best school for my kid. But now, due to work and everything, I didn't have the 3 days that I was supposed to go to report to the school, and so I told my mom, can you please help me in this? My mom even didn't use a single day to get a school for my son, to get the school for my kid. So people out there know to do things better. I'm not saying that I didn't look for a good school, but it's the time, the timing. My timing maybe wasn't right, and maybe I felt like I'm the one who should do it, of which it wasn't a must that I do it for myself. Someone else did it for me, and it was fine. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. Tell me about the ego that you have. But the worst ego is telling me that you don't have any of these egos. That will be the worst ego that I've ever had. So comment below. Tell me about the ego that you have. Tell me how you're going to check out. Tell me how you're going to check up on it. How are you going to avoid it? So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.